Welcome back to the Vera Projects. Today we're going to make one of those signs that you put outside your door in the front of the house that says welcome or whatever it is you want to say, like Merry Christmas or Happy Festivities. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. Alright, so I had a lot of wood left over, and what I did is I went ahead and cut it all the same length, about 5 feet, and I glued it all together. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and paint it all white, and then we're going to do some lettering on it and see how it comes out. For the paint, we're just going to use like an interior satin enamel Behr paint that we got from Home Depot. It's a paint and primer. As you see here, this is what we got. It's called Weathered White. And then I already poured some of this paint into one of the containers here, so I'm going to roll it, and I'm also going to use that brush in order for me to get into those crevices. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. Here's the first piece, and over here I have my second piece. So I'm going to let those guys dry, and then after that I'm going to go ahead and start doing lettering. Now I might use some type of stencil to see how it works out, or freehand. We'll see how it goes. Alright guys, so we're back, and we're going to do the lettering now on the whiteboard that we painted previously. We tried to do the stencil way, and it didn't come out how we wanted to, so now we're going to use our Cricut printer and go that route. So I went to the Dollar Tree, and there they actually have the vinyl paper that can be used with the Cricut printer. So here you go. I use a 12 inches by 24 sheet. So I went to the Dollar Tree and I got myself one of these vinyl papers. It has adhesive on the other side, so what I did is I grabbed one of the Cricut 12 by 24 sheets. I laid it on here, and now I'm going to show you on the software how the lettering that we're going to be printing out. Alright, so I'm using this type of lettering here, and what I did is I made sure the letters were like 4.5 inches tall. So, and I'm trying to spell Feliz Navidad in Spanish. So, Merry Christmas in Spanish. So, let's go ahead and send it to the printer and see how it goes. Alright, so we're ready to go here. What I gotta do is, here's the printer itself. It's a pretty long sheet. I wish I had it on a bigger table, but this is how I have it right now. So I'm going to go ahead and press that C. Alright guys, so I went ahead and I printed all this out already. So what you want to do is you want to remove the outer layer of it all, and then afterwards you're going to use this thing called transfer paper, which you lay it on top of the letters, and you're able to lift them off and then place it on top of wherever you like, so it comes out good. So let's go ahead and just remove some of this layers. And you got all the letters you need. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to go with the transfer paper. The cool thing about the transfer paper that it does have these boxes here. So the grid. So the thing, at least you don't get to use too much of it. It is not that expensive, but it does cost. So instead of wasting paper, you can really take advantage by knowing exactly how much you're going to cut. Okay, so what you do is you basically peel the bottom. It's a sticker. Some people use painter's tape, the blue one, and they place it on top to do the same thing. So I don't know, I kind of like this because you actually really get to see what you're going to lift. Okay. And see what I'm doing here? I'm slowly pressing so that way I can lift it up later the right way. So what you're going to do is you're going to press really firm over it like this. Okay? And then you're just going to lift this here. And look at that. See? Perfect. It's lifting the entire thing. I don't want to take the eye yet. So you have, here you go, Feliz, right? Which is merry or happy, right? So now we're going to go ahead and place it on the wood. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so I'm going to end up having my wife put the letters in. I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that the transfer tape is on here to make it easier. So in order for me to get like that perfect cut, you can either use scissors or you can use one of these devices here that you put the paper in and it slices it. I prefer this so I don't waste any paper.
Release here, and I'm gonna go down. I am a visual person. I don't like to measure things. My husband's the opposite. He likes to measure. So for me, I like to lay it all out and see how it looks first before I even stick it on, because then you gotta pull it out, you know, stick it, and you're just messing the whole letters up. So this is how I want it. Now Feliz, I'm not gonna leave it straight. I'm kind of gonna go like in an oval, like a half circle, like that, to give it some more texture. Okay, so let's get started with this.
Alright guys, so now we're going to go ahead and remove the transfer tape. So what you're going to do, you're going to go slow. What you're going to want to do is make sure that the green is staying with it. It seems easy, but not so easy. So what I do is I hold it down with this, hold down the lettering while you pull it out. Alright guys, so here is the finished sign. Just to show you closer. Came out very good. Thanks again for watching the Vera Projects. Go ahead and subscribe. We're trying to reach that 1,000 subscribers. So go ahead and tell your friends and families of these cool DIY projects you can do on your own. And I'll see you next time with a great video.